Okay, this is a video that I've always wanted to make. It's connected with something that I've posted before, so let's get into this. Okay, hello there, good evening, good morning, or whatever it is. You know, I've always wanted to make this video ever since maybe around last week. You know that I made a video about a race to 1,000 subs. Maybe, maybe you've seen it, maybe you've not seen it. But anyway, I'll put the link below this one. Okay, and well, it's going to be quite a long story. But before I get into that, why is it that I wanted to make the to 1,000 subs? Okay, before I get into that, we'll do a bit of a story. You know, right now we are in the middle of a pandemic. Now, if you, I guess a lot of people know that by now, and times are different right now. Not the same as it was last year. When we started 2020, um, most of most people are thinking it will be just another year. I myself thought that this will be just another year for me. I'll be 1 year with my work this July, this July, you know. And I thought to myself, yo, it's going to be another year, another thing that's going to be normal year. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. We now are in the middle of a pandemic, and by the look of things, I don't think that it will be ending anytime soon. The earliest that people are saying that we'll have a vaccine will be October, and that's not even sure yet. And even if we have a vaccine, it's not yet tested, so we're not even sure if it will be effective or not. And even if it's effective, it won't be available for a lot of people. And most people are saying that if ever there would be a vaccine, it would be at least out by October. It will be available for most people, for a lot of people, by next year. So can you imagine that? We are now more than halfway through 2020. And it looks like that this will be how things will be until the end of this year. Not only here in the Philippines, but around the world, in most parts of the world. You know, most parts are in lockdown, quarantine, or whatever you call it. It's the same thing. It's going to be hard for people to go out. You know, you have to go out. You have to wear a mask. You know, but more than that, the lockdown has affected a lot of people economically. You know, many businesses have closed down. Especially most affected are small and business, small and medium enterprises. In our neighborhood, right here, this is a rather upscale neighborhood, more or less, you know. But then still, a lot of the businesses are closed. They're the small ones, small and medium ones, and they're going to be affected. And I don't think that most of them will be open anytime soon. In the U.S., the comic book industry has been hit hard, and most of them are small businesses, and many of them will not be open again. With what is happening right now, many of them will not be open. And so, why am I saying this? Why am I telling you this one? It's connected with why I made this channel, or rather, why I'm having a race to 1,000 subs. My channel has been around since 2008, and from that time until now, I have never really thought of monetizing it. Just like a lot of people, I made this one just for the fun of it, just to have something to get by, or as a small hobby, something like that, to pass the time away. And I never even thought of monetizing this one. But then, like I said, we came, we have come to the point that we are now right here. We are in the situation that we never thought we would be at the beginning of this year or even last year. So what is it now? What will happen now? 1,000 subs. If correct me if I'm wrong. Once you hit 1,000 subs, you will be made into YouTube partner. What that means that you'll begin to be monetized. You will begin to be able to monetize your videos, and that's why I wanted to hit 1,000 subs. But then, when you hit 1,000 subs, does that mean that you will already be making big money? No, not really. I wish it would. But then, people that I know who have hit 1,000 subs, well, let's just say that you won't be quitting your job anytime soon. Okay, it's just a start. When you get to 1,000 subs, it's just a start, but it's not the end goal. Of course, you want to have more subs, and from what I see in some of the bigger channels, I think that they're going to be making more around 50,000 subs at the least. I've seen people. I'm not sure because I'm not yet there. But then, those who are already having 200,000 subs, at least they're well off. More or less. Um, I've, from what I gather, from what I understand, from what I see, most of them have being a YouTube content creator as being their job. Now you can think of people who made it big in YouTube. You know who they are: PewDiePie, H3H3, Keemstar, the Paul brothers, Logan and Jake Paul, and you also have some other channels who are into fitness, like for instance, Alpha X, Jeff Cavalier in Alpha X, or Linus Tech Tips. Okay, Linus made it big here on YouTube as well. Okay, he's in tech, and look at him now. He has his own company. He has his own employees. And he started here in YouTube, if I'm right, okay? And that's from what I gathered. So what am I getting at here? YouTube can be a big thing, but of course, you start from somewhere. And right now, I'm starting from somewhere. And like I said, right now, many of us are here are forced, one way or another, to make something more out of their channels, because circumstances are forcing people right now to think out of the box. Even if you have a job right now, you're not sure. Things are uncertain. You're not sure if you'll still have this job next week, next month, next year, and we are heading into something big, a global economic depression, and it's happening right now. Economies are being affected. Like I said, businesses are closing, jobs are being lost, people are laid off, people don't know what's going to happen to them. The finances are down, so you can expect, as this pandemic continues, as this situation continues, without the vaccine, without any remedy in sight anytime soon, this is going to be the situation. It's not going to be easy, and you have to think out of the box, like I said. And for those who have channels, maybe right now, and now is the time to think what what are you going to do with it. And yes, going to getting to 1,000 subs is part of it. It's part of the plan right now. No, but like I said, 1,000 subs is not going to make it yet. You're not going to quit your job once you hit 1,000 subs. But then, of course, you'll have to make it grow. grow and grow. So that's why I made this video earlier. I'm saying that the race to 1,000 subs, and this is my explanation for it. Why we're going to I'm making to I'm going to 1,000 subs, and I'm going to put the link below as well. A shout out to Katawa Family. I'm going to put a link one to one of their videos below on how to make it on YouTube. Once you have many subscribers, and how to monetize it. It's one way of monetizing it. I'll be putting it in the link below as well, so you can check that out. Check out my other videos as well. You know, so shout out again to Katawa Family over there. It's Filipino Filipino channel, so it's in Tagalog, so you don't have to worry about if you're Filipino. Well, anyway, this is my explanation. This is why I want to make it to 1,000 subs. I'm not going to apologize about it. You have to. We are right now in a situation that we have to think out of the box, think of other ways to have other money streams, any other source of income, because we're not going to be sure what will happen down the line. And you know, as we move forward, hopefully we all will make it big here in YouTube and elsewhere. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this, I know this is not going to be an easy thing for you to watch. You know, it's quite long, and I hope I made it clear, more or less, in what I'm trying to say. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this, and like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you, and good day.